Twin Flames, I guess, is like an online sort of like dating group. Like you go on, you can sign up for their classes, and by the end of these classes, you are guaranteed that you will find your twin flame, your one and only soulmate, the one person that was put here on the world for you, and they will help you find that person.
Yes. And they consider it one step above a soulmate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, well, that makes sense. I just didn't understand.
It's much more than just your soulmate.
This was like a very like crazy documentary of all these people getting involved and paying all this thousands and thousands of dollars to try and find their twin flame.
Yeah.
And it turned out like no one was finding anybody. But they kept pushing, and they're like, "You're just not working hard enough."
And by working hard enough, it crosses the line of stalking.
Yes, and that's what was great about it was people were getting arrested and orders of protection put against them because they kept like hounding these people who they were like, "You're my twin flame," and they're like, "No, I'm not. Go away." And they're like,
I love when they show the text back from the person who does not want anything to do with this person. I'm not your twin flame.
I'm not your twin flame. Please
leave me alone.
Texting me. Yeah.
It's like, I get it.
Now
I get the frustration.
The leaders were Jeff and
Shayla,
who kind of organized this whole thing, and so many people were having so much trouble finding their twin flames that by year 2 or 3, they ended up deciding to say, well, there is a masculine energy, there is a feminine energy, and together that makes your twin flame. And oh, by the way, you, the female, are actually a masculine energy. And you're looking for a female, and oh, they're in our group too. Look, here's your person.
Yeah.
And people were moving across the country to go live with this person. Yes.
I haven't done much research on a cult and what goes into that. But what we did find a little, I don't want to use the wrong words, interesting was that all the people had to do to break free from this was unfriend them on Facebook and or like stop following their page.
In our lifetime, cults are where you go and you move into a building and follow someone that you believe is God, and you know you end up drinking some juice and committing like mass suicide.
Yeah, maybe.
This was like I have to unfriend 15 people online.
Yeah,
and that was their escape. And it's like really like I don't know if that's how
And that was the leaders were saying, we're not a cult. It's like,
you could leave at any point. You could do whatever.
Don't come online anymore and
but
listen to us.
But people really bought into it.
They did.
So, if the twin flame thing is real, are you my twin flame?
Sure.
The answer that every guy wants. Sure. Yeah. Whatever.
Well, because I know that you think all that stuff's so hokey. I'm not going to sit here and be like, you're my twin flame, you're my soulmate. And then you're going to be like, I don't believe in that.
I just don't, I don't have a spiritually.
You're my person I think we're great together.
No, and that's where we are very different in that way. Like, I am not looking for higher purpose in anything.
Right.
Like, I'm not looking for like a spiritual
answers or connections.
I don't want the universe to be the end all be all. Like, but I find it fascinating. I love the universe. I love knowing about stars and planets and all that fun stuff. But I don't think that the stars align to make something happen.
I do a little bit.
Right.
I don't base my whole life on it, but I think there's so much. How could it not affect anything? So I think it's interesting. So I buy into that a little bit. Like constellations. Like we've had a fight about constellations.
Right, that they're stars in the sky.
Yeah, but right. And it's like, okay, your horoscope and stuff like that. And certain personality traits. However,
I ruined like one of our first.
Yeah, I got so mad at you.
Yeah.
Because it was like a jerk thing to do because
you were so into horoscopes.
Yeah, just horoscopes. I don't walk around being well, this is what I have to do now.
No, but you were like, I didn't even know
Cancer.
What are you? You're like, I'm a Cancer.
Yeah.
And, I read that you're a Libra and I'm a Cancer. And today is our day that we're supposed to blah, 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 or whatever. Or whatever it was. I'm just saying. I don't know what it said.
Example.
I tried to tell you like, wow, horoscopes are a bunch of BS. Mm-hmm. please don't put any weight into this.
Yeah.
So I decided, all right, I'll just read you some of the horoscopes thing. Let's see how true they are. And
jerk.
I read them, and you were like, yup, see? And I read mine, you were like, yup, see? And then I was like, by the way, those even aren't our horoscopes, and they're not even today's. Like, they're not like for a Libra or a Cancer.
I was really mad at you. That was very tricky.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you didn't like that I tricked you.
No.
But they're not like a thing.
Right. And if I was waking up every morning and like living my life, it's like, well, it says I should get a new job, and I quit my job and go get a new job. That would be a little like, whoa.
Intense.
You know, you gotta,
and
I
that's
don't
why
put
I don't-
that much weight into it, but I enjoy it. I don't know.
If it's for entertainment, that's fine. It's the same way I am with like psychics. Like for entertainment purposes,
yeah.
go ahead, see a psychic, have some fun with it. But I ruined that for you too, like so early on, because I had a book on like psychics out of the magic shop and how it works and what goes into it. And then the next psychic reading that you went to, you were like, oh, this is what that is.
Yeah, it wasn't as easy to be read.
Yeah. You're not into it. You're not, what did they say to you?
You're not open to this.
You're not open to this,
You're
and
not
that is why
open
it's
to
not
this
working.
process. I'm not feeding you a lot of information. However, I just went to dinner the other night, and it ended up being a card reading.
Where do you find these things? I have never been invited to a card reading, a psychic. No one invites me anywhere except for
Yes.
Steven invites me out for the grill and the bill.
Steven.
But it's all right, Steven. Only 7 people listen to this podcast, so no one will hear your name.
No advertisements. I enjoyed it.
Yeah?
I did. I don't know.
You said it was quick, though.
Cards came up. It was like 10 or 15 minutes, but I liked it. And I felt like I could take from it. Why not?
Oh, I see. I thought it was like a full-out psychic read. It's a card, like a
Most of mine was
tarot card.
Tarot cards, I think.
Tarot cards.
I think if it's
like
TARAH, I want to say. Tarot.
No, whatever
But
it
it's
is.
not
It was
spelled.
entertaining.
Yeah, it was good.